Had some wings. Had some weed. Got some drink.
You can.
I can disagree. I can. Welcome to what's this podcast called?
All world news. So
That one. We figured we'll get started. First episode. We started with a prediction. Night of Champions. How you feel about Night of Champions coming into it?
I mean, after Cody pushed, not Cody, but after Punk pushed that kid coming in, I'm hyped.
Punch put that kid.
Yeah, you didn't see the clip? Yeah, it showed him touchdown in the arena over there in Saudi. Some kid was walking up to him with a cell phone, and he said, "Fuck the kids." Pushed him right out the way.
Because Cody Punk don't want to be over there.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, but this card is
that business to say.
This card is looking at. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good night. What? It's Night of Champions and only two.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Only
ain't no
two?
champions.
You got Jay and Solo, and then you got Cena and Punk on the Night of Champions. Like, where's Dom?
Right.
Apparently, he's injured. He's not going against AJ Styles.
No, he ain't trying to get hit with them bombs.
Yeah, I don't think he wants to. I don't think he wants to go.
He got injured doing what? By getting kicked by what's her name?
They didn't even write him off for nothing. Who?
Man, what's her name?
Kicked by who? Whoa!
Her and what's her name had the promo last week when she got injured. Liv.
Oh
yeah. He said give Liv what she wants. Who he talking to? Yeah, when he drop kicked. Yeah, he drop kicked. She drop kicked him coming out of the ring.
No, they could have.
Right. That's the only interaction he's had since
the
last one.
They could have sold that one better. If he doesn't want to go out, I'm surprised Punk went over there. But Punk probably got paid.
No, they said they canceled that shit, right?
Huh?
They said they canceled that shit. No more bonuses for Saudi PLEs. I mean, his contract's probably still hefty anyway.
Yeah,
it's probably stipulated.
I'm pretty sure he's an exception.
You never know.
Yeah, but you got on the night before, you got Selena Vega. Mm-hmm. She could go on there because she's gonna drop it to Julia.
Of course.
Why wouldn't you? You want to build these stars? Why wouldn't you want that shit to be on
the Night of Champions?
On the Night of Champions, like you're making a star right there. That's what those little titles, U.S. Intercontinental. This is the next one up. If you want her to be the next one up, put her on a PLE, and then you got the Street Profit.
Yeah, I mean they already screwed the Street Profits over on the match of the PLE before, so it's
they didn't win the championship on the PLE.
Right.
That TLC match could have been
a 3-way ladder. Yes.
That could have been a fucking WrestleMania match.
That would have been one of the better ones.
That would have been the best one. The fuck?
What are you talking about here?
Yeah. So you got them two on SmackDown. I'm just like, what do you? And if you try to get the Wyatt Six, why not? Well, that would be kind of weird to see the Wyatt Six presented in Saudi Arabia. But still,
yeah, I don't know if the horror things would sell too well over there. But
I don't know. But still, I'm just like,
I mean, they probably like Undertaker though.
They all right. Let's go through this card. Another one they replaced Braun. No. They replaced AJ Styles and Dom with Sammy and Cross.
Bro.
You don't like Karrion Crawford.
I mean, Killer Karrion Cross.
You used to hear that, people.
I don't like America's Funniest Home Videos, Sami Zayn, or Killer Karrion Cross. But I did like how Karrion Cross is playing Sammy. You saw when he slapped the shit out of him.
And he was like,
and he was sitting there, and then the girl was like, she was like, stop it. And he was like, smiling, I got him.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in the ring, though, Karrion is underwhelming.
I was about to say, he has to follow it up now.
He's got no choice.
If he doesn't win, what was the point?
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna win. He's probably just gonna make Sammy flip the switch. That's what he's here to do.
That's fair.
Right?
Push him so much that he's gonna
Yeah, he's gonna give himself that edge so he can actually get the belt that Cross keeps, harassing him, saying he can't get the belt. He can't get the belt. You'll never get the belt.
Does he snap and like
I don't know if he actually like starts.
Is this like slowly
weapons out on Carrigan?
Because they do this with Sammy all the time. They'll tease a heel turn. He might join up with Solo. He might snap a little bit, and he never does.
Because I mean,
Triple H.
Do you really think he can pull off a heel character, a believable heel character, without wearing a mask?
Without wearing a mask, I think he could, but I think he'll have to cut his hair.
And that beard.
Yeah, his look
has a comical look.
Yeah, he has a comical look. I couldn't take him seriously, especially off the bloodline and.
Granted, we have Paul Bearer, who you could never take seriously, but he always works.
Paul Bearer scared the shit out of me.
Really?
Yes. I was a kid. That's why I was, yeah.
Paul Bearer?
Paul Bearer. Yes, that shit scares
I'm still laughing. Even when I was a kid, I was laughing at that.
No, you're too serious. My imagination took over. I'm like, I do not want that. Yeah, and I watched my grandfather, and his house was just too dark and shit. No.
Fair.
But no, I would like to see Sammy snap.
I want to see Sammy snap. I need a reason to like him. And man, that made me like John Cena, so maybe it made me like Sammy.
Yeah, but then where does he go after that?
He goes after the belt. He goes after his friend Jay, his brother Jay, his Uzi.
Oh, does Jay try to calm him down?
I don't know if Jay tries to calm him down, but Jay's also going for the belt. He's going to be, he's going to be in the way. Kind of like how old girl did Bailey.
Oh, Vara or Becky?
No, Becky.
Vara,
yeah.
I love that little storyline.
I wasn't earlier, but I'm liking it now. Bailey's in it.
Yeah, that shit is fire now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Bailey's in there.
I almost thought I meant to say. I thought I said Becky.
Speaking of Becky and Bailey, did you see that match?
Of course,
that should have been on the card.
Definitely. No,
for the Intercontinental Championship?
For the championship, yeah.
Come on. Night of Champions?
But they wanted to build up this tension, this three-way tension. And they couldn't have done that on the PLE.
All right.
That one, I understand. But maybe they should have just kicked this shit off a couple weeks earlier. So they could have paid it off.
You can really tell they're writing a figure.
Bro. If that, they're probably just deciding right on the fly when they get asked the day of. Not even writing at all.
I don't know. That wasn't even the main. Was that the main event of Raw? That wasn't even the main event.
So.
It was Cody and Jay.
Yeah, because they did the hug after.
Well, that was meant to be. That was a good main event. Both of those were really good.
Matches.
Both of those were really good. I still think they should have kept. This card should have been called. They should have just made this a King of the Ring card.
This could have been a Saturday main event. Saturday in Saudi.
See,
Call me WWE.
We got copywriting and script writing over here and everything. Yeah, they should have. Man,
I'm sure it'll be a good PLE regardless.
It's gonna be good, but I don't think it was presented right. Yeah, they should bring the King of the Ring format back.
Yeah,
or the PLE back, because Night of Champions, it's like you think it's gonna be this old grand thing, and it's just like, yeah.
Well, Night of Champions is still a novelty PLE, so I guess it's kind of like no harm, no foul. It's not like the main audience is going to be feeling it, specific area for a novel event. It's like the French event. Like, they just throw some random BS on there and they throw in,
What, on which one?
The French PLE that they had. Like,
oh, the Clash in Paris?
Right, yeah. It's just a whole bunch of random stuff. Crown Jewel, it's kind of inconsequential. This one there might be a title change, so it'll matter a little bit more. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still like a novel PLE where it's like
once you hear what Saudi wants, we want the Royal Rumble. It's gonna be the greatest Royal Rumble. They want a WrestleMania. Did you hear that?
I don't blame them.
They might be 2 WrestleManias and one's gonna be inside 2 in 1 year.
I don't blame them. Hey,
but if you keep,
they got more stadiums over there. We could just have stretch it out.
Yeah, but the card needs to.
I mean,
make it make
sense. They can
have
2 events. They messed up their own WrestleMania, so I wouldn't even put it on them stretching out for this. Like, there's something going on upstairs that needs to get addressed.
That's true. Let's get back to this card. We got another replacement match. Rhea and Raquel. I'm really surprised that Raquel got on there.
You know, I was actually annoyed at this, but just seeing past Raw, I'm fucking with it because I like how Raquel is doing her little turn on Rhea. I mean, not necessarily turn on, but you know, she's actually turning up the heat, and I mean, she hit her with the choke slammer. I forgot what she calls it.
Man,
that shit looked clean through the table.
No, she looks clean when she wrestled.
She threw Rhea with an ease. I was like, okay.
Nobody. I hope she wins.
Raquel.
Yeah, because that furthers the Roxanne. Not everybody's gonna turn on Liv type shit.
Oh, most definitely.
And Liv's gonna come back on another revenge tour.
It's crazy because this Liv injury, I don't think it was staged at all. But it was damn, it's gonna write a really good story. It's gonna write,
yeah. It's gonna be the revenge thing.
And then you see Roxanne is actually being coy with Raquel and helping her out. She jumped in there. Yeah,
she's gonna help her out with Rhea. Mm-hmm. And if that'd be kind of cool if Rhea puts over Raquel.
I hope so. I hope Rhea and Liv are putting over Raquel and Roxanne.
I hope so. Look, I love Rhea.
If Raquel solidifies herself as a big woman wrestler out there, like, I mean,
we
need more of that. Yeah. We need her, and like legitimized for the belt, not just like pin, you know, I'm big, but I still eat the pins.
Her, Jax. Well, Jax is on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Zarya, whenever she comes up through.
Yeah, Zarya, she's just freakish, silly.
But yeah, she's
not even that big.
Yeah, she's not that big. Her and Jordan are just like.
Jordan's big.
They do kind of like super power moves, but they're not like big man wrestlers.
Yeah. But
Jade necessarily isn't either. She just kind of looks like that because she be wrestling stiff.
We'll get to that later. But I'm happy for Raquel. I hope she does well. I hope she puts Rhea through the table.
I like how she was showing emotion after she threw Rhea through that table. She was audibly growling. I was like, okay. And you know, I mean, I'm a Raquel hater from day one. So as much as I love Liv, I was hating on Raquel up until last Monday or this past Monday.
Well, you hit her at other reasons.
Hey.
Yeah. But yeah, I like and I hope Roxanne gets that rub. But they still ain't doing nothing with Finn Balor, which.
No, Finn Balor is still working the Dom storyline. Trust me. He even pulled this boy out the week before.
This is true, but good God, he better somehow end up being a 3-way between him, AJ, and
that'll be pulled up eventually once he finally turns on him, if that even happens. Maybe Dom loses it on his own, and then Finn succeeds, gets it. And then Dom wants to get it again. And that's where the schism happens.
Mm. We'll see. Speaking of breaking up.
Because it's not going to... Liv coming back and having drama with Raquel and Roxanne, that shouldn't break up the Judgment Day because three of them were even in Judgment Day originally.
But they're in Judgment Day now.
Yeah, but
I get what you mean.
It's like, y'all just leave and go ahead, you know, like...
You're not supposed to think that...
It's like this is JD Dom in the Finn show. Like that's the Judgment Day, I guess. The remnants now.
Well, I mean, yeah, but factions always change
for sure. Yeah.
But speaking of,
if that was the case, yeah, they should have broke up when Edge left.
No, they weren't. They didn't hit their peak.
Still,
the peak
he was the owner, the benefactor.
Why would you break them up after that? That was like not even a year.
Because he left.
Yeah, but they peaked after he left.
I mean, who's to say they still haven't peaked now? I feel like they're peaking now. Dom's got the belt, bro. They're tag team champions right now.
There was one point where everybody had the belt.
Yeah, but I wasn't watching it then.
He didn't say that. I hate this, man. Speaking of hate, Solo versus
Jacob. Oh my God. You know what I mean?
No.
Bro. I loved Jacob when he first came in and before this, but
you don't like
his promos. His promos are worse than Jay's. He literally is like a soundboard. Like you just pressing 4 buttons.
The first couple were good.
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay.
Literally, he says the same things every time, and they just mean different things in the context of what's going on. But he's always going to go all gas, no brakes with it. You know what I mean?
You better
get it where you fit in.
You wanna fight? Let's fight.
Like, come on, bro.
If
At least it's better. Jay is going ham on you right now with the promos, and Jay can barely even breathe when he's doing his promos, even when he ain't even had no action before.
It was a rumor that they said they were gonna bring Umaga's old manager. Yeah, manage Jacob. He needs a mouthpiece.
I mean, his mouthpiece was freaking Solo. What they should have done was just push Solo, and had Jacob go for a different belt.
No, you know how they did.
Or made them go for tag team.
They did. He had a tag team belt. He did that.
Solo and Jacob?
No, Jacob and Tony Lowe.
I'm talking about Solo and Jacob though.
No, Solo's a leader. He don't want no tag team though. He wants the big one for his family.
I mean, when he got beat, it was kind of questionable how the bloodline was even going to be, and they kind of just re-ramped it up when they didn't know what to do.
Speaking of
during that part,
Hikulea's gonna come. He's debuting.
Hikulea's got to come. Like I said.
How's it? You said he was coming like 2 weeks ago.
No, he showed up 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and main event.
I was saying that he's going to come up after Jimmy and Jacob fight Solo and JC Mateo. JC and Solo are getting beat or already lose, and they need an equalizer, and they call in Big Hikuleo to come in there and be the third man in the 2-man party and stomp heads for a couple weeks.
You don't think he's debuting Night of Champions?
Ain't he SmackDown? He's probably debuting tomorrow.
That's what. I don't know. I think he's debuting on the PLE.
He ain't gonna debut in the PLE.
Why do you say that?
Saudi, they're gonna fly him out to Saudi after just having one pre-show match.
He had multiple pre-show matches. If he's not having a match,
he ain't got a gimmick yet. They got to. They'll debut.
They're gonna debut.
Have they debuted anybody on the PLE before? New wrestler.
That we knew.
New, not returning.
Yeah,
not cameo, but new face. This guy's joining the roster, and boom, and we're showing him first on the PLE.
Kane.
Really?
Yeah, 1997. Kane. Yeah, that was the big payoff of the year-long storyline.
What was the PLE? What was
Hell in a Cell.
He debuted in Hell in a Cell. That wasn't the accumulation of his show.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to
Google it. Everybody that's listening will be like, "Fucking Robert." Google it. No, but I think I get what you mean, because even Jacob debuted on SmackDown.
Even Jay Say debuted the week after the PLE. Yeah, it had perfect time. Wait, he did show up on the PLE, didn't he? JC Mateo did. Yeah. All right. I ain't even gonna Google that thing because
sometimes the whole the ski mask and it gets old after a while.
I mean, I don't mind his gear. I like his ring gear. I like his look.
No, I love his look. I'm like when they debut it, it's always the black.
Oh, got you. I thought you were just talking about Jacob in general because he'd be just rocking. He'd just be looking like a little YN, even though he's like 30 something.
Yeah, he's definitely kind of gained some weight since he's debuted.
I mean.
But he still be moving.
Needs it though. That's what you need to have that no self. Yeah, you got to do that Umaga dance.
Oh god, that made my head hurt. Well, yeah, I think who wins? The Solo win. Does Hikuleo cost?
You know, my heart wants to say yeah, because as much as I love Solo, but I don't think that they're ready for Jacob to give it up yet. Yeah.
I think Jimmy's going to come out and help. Again.
Oh, most definitely. Or he's going to come out to equalize JC doing his BS. But either way.
What if this... Yeah, so...
Solo?
JC comes out. Mm-hmm. Jimmy comes out.
Mm-hmm. And then, boom, Hikuleo comes out. I don't think that's going to happen. But since I was just debunked about the whole debut PLE, there's a chance. I still don't think it's going to happen. Why does the Bloodline get 2 PLE debuts now?
Because it's a fucking bloodline. The Rock is the board member of TKO.
Not for real, though. Rock's board member. His daughter is the face of NXT. Manager of NXT.
And then, that would be cool if Hikuleo debuts. And then...
They need to make Hikuleo go to NXT. That's what they should have done.
No,
Because
once again,
NXT's got the big man thing going on right now.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, yo, put a third big man in there.
Well, that might be their next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what if Tama Tonga comes back?
I hope he does. I hope Tama Loa comes back too one day.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be with Solo. Unless Tonga Loa, I guess I could see. So I guess I could see.
He was hanging around with Jacob when he left.
Yeah, I could see, but that's because Solo was out.
Still, who you gonna?
I could see.
Yeah,
I could see him going either way. Actually,
and
you gotta do what they. You gotta stop that. You gotta quit that and just come out with his gorillas of destruction shit, man.
Mm.
Yeah. Tama Tonga used to be that dude back in the JPW, man. Smooth as hell.
Used to be.
No, he still is. That's what I'm saying. You need to cut the. Don't come out with that vest. Don't come out with the sleeveless shit. Put on that military gear like you did before. Put on the face paint.
When he was with Bullet Club?
When he formed Bullet Club?
Yeah.
Yeah. Him, Finn.
I was about to say. And,
Bad Luck Fale, who is one of the other ones that need to come out here from Japan.
AJ Styles, right?
I don't know if AJ Styles found it.
AJ Styles was there,
yeah.
yeah.
Pretty sure he found it. You know, I just hate AJ back then. So.
He was an AJ hater.
I was an AJ hater for a long time.
He didn't watch TNA.
Man, the vest hoodies, bro.
Huh?
I don't rock no vest hoodies.
And the gloves.
And the gloves. I finally saw why he wears the gloves. He puts his hands up and he makes a little logo every time.
Yeah.
And the gloves got a little tattoo motif.
Just like the NFL.
I was like, man,
it's merchandise, bro. You gotta sell it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got Jacob winning too.
Unfortunately, I'm reluctantly saying Jacob's winning. I want Solo to win. But it makes more sense for Jacob to win. Yeah. Solo, he can do fine without the belt. He can do fine as like a struggling wrestler.
Yeah. As long as he has
things and sell over. But Jacob, once he does that,
they don't want to kill him.
His value's gonna be lost.
Yeah, they're not gonna do that. All right, let's go to Jade versus Asuka for the Queen of the Ring.
Asuka's gonna freaking maul her to death. It's gonna be so boring, so quick, but that's what's gonna happen.
You think Asuka's winning?
Definitely.
I don't think Asuka's winning.
You think Asuka came back just to lose like that?
She made a whole ass run made a whole run. That was her comeback run. And I think now she's going to kind of fall back a little bit.
We'll see.
Because I think they got a lot of money. And
everybody loves Asuka.
I love Asuka.
I don't think that
you said Asuka?
Yeah, that's her name.
Asuka.
Asuka.
I'm saying like a dumb American. Asuka?
I mean.
Yeah. No, I think Jay's winning.
If you can't read, just say that.
Just like every other American out here.
Hey, that's fair. I used to say the Dragon Ball guy was Akira.
Akira?
But it's Akira. I was fucking
that. Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That pronunciation be killing us.
How's that simple?
Anyway, Asuka. She's going to win it. It's not going to be a struggle.
It's not going to be
versus Jade?
We're not talking about ability versus ability. Like, what did it...
No, I'm just talking about in the match.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about her in-ring ability and all that stuff. I'm talking about how they're going to write this match.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Asuka's going to maul her. Asuka just beat down Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss is like a tier away from the four horsewomen.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Jade is an up-and-comer.
She gave her that.
She's still... I took a tier away. Yeah, you don't know how far away that tier is. Anyway, yeah. Jade is up and coming. Jade's over with me, with everybody. People like the struggle. She's got a storyline with Naomi still.
Exactly.
That's still in the background. So if anything, she's gonna lose because of a Naomi interference.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. She's gonna lose
because Asuka's gonna hit her with that booty bump and hit her in the side, and she's gonna fall on the backside on the other side, and it's gonna be a wrap.
Let me address two things that you said.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the Asuka booty bump, Triple H, stop,
bruh.
I know she just got injured and she's trying to be safe. You could have found something else. I'd rather have a super kick.
I would rather have a super kick.
All right, and then the Naomi interference. You don't think she's gonna interfere in this match?
I mean, I think she's gonna want to interfere. I think it's Naomi.
Yeah, I think she's gonna.
There's no women's championship belt going up on there.
I think she's gonna interfere, but to make Jay look strong, she fights it off and still wins.
You think so?
Yeah, and then she goes on to faces Tiffany.
Naomi goes on to face Tiffany?
No. Jay. Jay goes to face Tiffany at SummerSlam. And then Naomi tries to cash in on Jade. Then...
What about Nia and Tiff?
And then... That's dead. If they are smart, it needs to end. It's becoming like Rhea and Liv.
No.
Okay.
No way.
No, look, listen.
I'm going to let you finish.
Jade wins. Or Jade wins. Naomi tries to catch. Yeah, versus Asuka. Goes to SummerSlam. Beats Tiff. Naomi tries to cash in, and then you get the return of Bianca Belair.
Bianca's really injured though. Her hand, right?
Yeah.
How long does that take?
I don't know. But they say she's ready to go.
Oh, they say she's cleared?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't see why she'd want to interfere though.
Who?
Bianca. She wants to be left out of it. She let them fight all on their own without interfering before.
She's not gonna. She'll feel too bad.
She didn't feel bad the previous time.
She didn't feel bad in that Elimination Chamber banging on that damn thing.
No, not Elimination Chamber. When Naomi and Jade had their battle after that.
Yeah, but
she had no choice but to feel bad a little bit of shit. She was locked in the cage.
But it was a 1v1 then. Nah,
right, I'm saying
nah,
it's still a 1v1 for this belt.
If Tiff and Jade have a great, and she's tired, and she's disadvantaged, mind you, every person that has won the woman's Money in the Bank has cashed in successfully. Mm-hmm. Somebody has to be the first one to not. And why not? It's going to be a heel. They ain't going to do babyface. Excuse me.
Sure?
Well, yes.
Heel won it last time.
No, that's what I'm... Excuse me. That's what I'm saying. A heel won it last time, but it has to be a heel to lose it. To get the Money in the Bank and to lose it. You don't
think Triple H is just going to follow the pattern that works and have the money
what pattern?
Winner cash it and win?
No. I'm saying Jade wins.
I hear you.
Now he comes out.
Yeah.
Bianca comes out and she tries to she cashes in.
Naomi cashes in.
And then Bianca comes out.
Comes and interferes.
Yeah.
And causes Naomi to still lose.
So
you don't think Triple H is going to make it to where the Money in Bank winner, women's always just wins? Tiff has had the belt for a while, like you said. But the Naomi and Tiff story isn't dead. The Naomi and Nia. I mean, the Tiff and Nia, man. Bro. These ain't even tongue twisters. The Nia and Tiff, it's probably because I needed to say the Queen first. The Nia Jax and Tiff Stratton storyline is not done. As you saw last week, they were having their match. Naomi came out there trying to cash in. Nia was like, no, we ain't done. So if anything, Nia's going to have a match with Naomi to stop her, to keep her away. Probably lose that, make her back off. Or Nia's going to go again for the tip for the belt. And then she's going to cash in. And then she's going to win or lose there.
There's no other reason for Nia to... She can't get another...
Bro, we got to see on SmackDown because last SmackDown, they had this interaction. Yeah. I don't think the storyline's...
And they had the match. That was it. She got her rematch. Nia said, I never got my rematch.
Yes, but it got screwed over because of Naomi.
That's Naomi. That's all right. You got your shot.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't done yet. We gonna see.
We're gonna see. All right. The other King of the Ring, Cody versus Randy Orton. Honestly, I'm trying to be excited about this.
That's a beer run match. That's a blunt match.
Hey, look. If Orton has been teasing a heel turn for a while, and who else best to turn heel on is the face of the company. Why
doesn't Cody just turn heel?
He's not going to do it yet. We're years away from Cody.
Randy as a heel is old and tired.
Randy as a heel is his best work.
For sure, but it's old and tired. Like, let him try something new. He's not the Randy.
I want y'all to go back. And he said when he didn't watch wrestling and when he just started watching, he missed a big chunk of Randy.
Yeah, I went back to see Randy. I was around when Randy was around. I just
Heel
didn't see.
Randy.
Yes. I mean, when was Randy a face?
Definitely
not when he first came out.
Oh no. No. His face shit has been
very sporadic.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even remember one time.
The older he got, the more face he got.
I'm saying to say, yeah, like, besides now, I literally don't remember him as a face.
But, like, Legend Killer Randy?
I remember Legend Killer Randy. I just wasn't there for every single match. I
was
in there for...
And then the Viper Randy, like, after Legacy broke up.
I was even seeing Mustache Randy.
And that's the cool thing about this match, the Legacy.
You think so?
I mean,
they're not even playing on that, though.
Like, why? I mean, you could play on it in the ring.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Like, I could. I don't know how you do it. That's not why.
I mean, all this is, it just seems like a Friday night, Monday night match where it's like, hey, I'm your buddy and all, but I'll knock you on the ground if it comes for that belt.
Well, Cody and Jay was that, and it was a good match.
Yeah.
And I'm sure Cody and Orton will have a good match. I don't think Orton could go like he used to, but...
Yeah, I mean, Cody ain't gonna be going ham on him or anything. This is Cody, bro. What you talking about?
He needs to go ham. See,
Cody goes ham in the ring. I don't see that. Cody
as a heel.
That's what I want to see.
He's an asshole.
I want to see some good promos, and I'm tired of his face promo. He needs to switch to heel.
Yeah,
Randy can do it as a heel or a face. He's fine on the mic either way. He's boring,
more
as a face.
But Randy, he does well as a face just because of who he is.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Everybody's just aware of who he is, and he is aware of his past and all that stuff. And even still, he's still got the voice talking to him. So I mean,
yeah, exactly. I can even see Cody winning and then Randy turning on him afterwards.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, I'll go in, I'm gonna congratulate you, put your hand up, RKO out of nowhere.
I can see that.
Yeah. And then...
I don't see Randy winning because I don't see Randy going for the title again.
But, man, Cody versus Cena again.
Randy versus Cena again. They're both boring.
That's true.
And Randy versus Cena happened more recently.
All right.
The most recent match was Cody and Cena. Cody pinned Cena.
So this goes to the main event. Does Cena drop the title then?
Hell no, bro. To Punk? To that Punk? Hell no.
He's very disrespectful to that. I'll see.
No way. John Cena's not losing until that last match. I'm telling you. If they want to write it like actually have a memorable story, John Cena beats every single opponent up until this last match. He loses in the promos. He gets clowned on. He gets dunked on in the promos. But
that didn't happen last week.
Yeah, they didn't have it last week. When it comes, because like he said, the tide is shifting, and he ain't talking about him. He's talking about the audience. John Cena's gonna win every single match up until this last one, then he's gonna lose. I don't even want him to become a face anymore. I want him to go out how he is. We already know how John Cena's a face. We're not gonna forget this guy. Like
he's gonna put that up.
We don't need that. We don't need that PG rated story. John Cena knows that's exactly what everybody hates about him. He's gonna do justice to what he's started right now. If he wants me to go buy a shirt, this is what he's gonna go do.
So self-centered. You want me?
Me. And by me, I mean audience members like me.
There's no audience member like you.
Yeah.
I
literally only like you in Fast and Furious and Peacemaker. And that changed once you became a heel.
Was John Cena in the Fast and Furious?
Yeah, he's Dom's brother in the 6th and 7th one. Or 7th and 8th one.
Wow, stopped after 3? Or after Tokyo Drift?
Stopped at a good number. That's
yeah.
I'm a diehard fan. I think I've established this before.
All right, so you got Cody winning the King of the Ring?
Of course.
So he's going to go and face John Cena again.
He sure is. And he's going to eat a pin. And you know what's going to happen? He's going to turn heel. But he's not gonna go for that belt again.
I don't think Cody's turning heel.
Cody's got no other avenues to do. Like he's literally got nothing left for him.
Well, it's because he's so high. Like you can't really.
But he's not anymore. Like Seth said, you guys are booing the face.
Oh well, and that. Speaking of Seth, the Seth teased.
Seth is so uninteresting, man. He's like I'm.
Y'all gotta get used to it.
Myself to watch.
Y'all gotta get used to this. Robert is the biggest hater. We balance each other out so well.
Bruh.
But I'm the light. He's the dark.
This man likes everything, and I'm a realist.
Which is that good in a scripted sport? Or theater. It's theater. I'm a realist.
Seth, man. I can't stand his promos anymore. He can't even believe it. He's just got his eyes closed and stuff.
Stop looking at his weird pendant.
His tight choker gold chick. Like
I don't know what it is,
bro.
No, it's like the pendant doesn't hang.
Like he ain't got no neck left because that choker's so tight, bro. If it was actually hanging,
it was still like it's on the necklace. The pendant's pinned.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I'm like,
hey, if that thing had a little more length to it, it would at least have a part to bend on and get a V shape. That thing is literally just like gold choker, like a brand. He looks like he's got a dog chain on, like a dog collar. Like
that would be it would be nice if he actually had his logo as a pendant and it was loose a little bit. But
he just looks like he's got a wannabe Ula Fale on, and his hair already looks like Roman Reigns. It's like, bro, you literally are just the wannabe Roman right now. You got the freaking wise man calling himself the wise man still.
The Oracle.
No, he called himself the wise man the other day.
It's the Oracle now.
Hey,
watch. It's gonna be.
I'm gonna pull up the clip.
He called him the Oracle.
He called himself the wise man.
No, Seth called him the Oracle.
I hear you, but
he's gonna be
Paul Heyman last week.
I don't give a fuck about. Nah, I'm kidding.
When he was grilling LA Knight, he called himself the wise man.
And then the promo later that night, Seth called him he's trying to introduce a new persona.
Yeah, it's literally just a whitewashed bloodline. That's what they should call the group.
We're black, by the way.
If you come to by now. They should have
I know that. That a whitewashed bloodline. You can say that.
That's what it is.
You can say the NWO, the bloodline of a Polynesian NWO.
It's not though, because the NWO was established by the accolades of who was in the NWO. These are all the greats in the NWO.
What?
The NWO was all when it was not when it's in its
three of them
in its original interaction. Like those guys were all greats. Yeah, they were all great wrestlers already at that time. That would be like if the Four Horsemen. That was literally like our generation's Four Horsemen, all turning heel and joining some bad faction. That was why it was so impactful. The Bloodline it's one strong face around a bunch of people that need his support to be pulled up. Scott Hall,
Steve Nash. I said Steve Nash. Kevin Nash.
He ready to correct me over here talking about the basketball player. Kevin Nash.
He's still white.
This man said Steve Nash. Kevin Nash. They all had they could pull themselves up on their own. Then Hulk Hogan, he made the group literally look like, okay, wow, this is a big deal. That's like if let me try to think. If Cody, Jay, and LA Knight today, I don't know, as trash as that faction would be, but the biggest, most over, not even really, no, these guys have to have some legacy to them. So I can't even think of a modern day scenario that could be similar.
Of a
new, if it were to be a news type, it's like
easy.
NWO of today.
We saw it.
Oh no, it would be if Cena, Punk, and
Cena, Punk,
Cena, Punk, and Orton.
Yeah.
Were to form some heel group.
It should have been The Rock, Cena.
I mean, of course.
Yeah.
The Rock is the final boss.
Yeah.
But yeah,
The Rock Cena some ran. I really somehow thought Logan Paul was gonna be involved. I don't know why.
Yeah, it seemed like they were kind of edging that way a little bit, but I think the reaction was not really what we wanted.
That's the point.
But it was like no reaction, not necessarily like dislike or like.
Yeah, but like if you're gonna have Travis Scott, well, let me know. Let's not get it. Or we could get it.
There was already a rumor that he kind of like dipped out anyway. We ain't seen nothing from him.
Travis Scott?
Yeah. You ain't heard Booker T say he been training nobody.
No, you haven't heard nothing.
He just like, yeah. On TNA talking about Trick Williams. TNA champ Trick Williams.
Yeah. No, but I think this is going to be what's the best match do you think it's going to be?
The best match?
In ring.
Oh, in ring? It's probably going to be that Raquel and Rhea.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a street fight?
It's probably going to be that Raquel and Rhea.
That shit's going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what I got too. Any title changes?
I don't see it.
So what's the big?
Like I said, this is a novel PLE. There might be a title change.
What's the big takeaway? Is it gonna be Hikuleo debuting?
The big takeaway is that everybody's gonna hate this PLE because it was underwhelming before it came out. It was underwhelming before it was rewritten, and it's gonna be underwhelming after we experience it. I don't think Hikuleo is gonna show up, and if he does,
does he show up on SmackDown?
He'll show up on SmackDown. I think he's gonna show up tomorrow.
Did they? Okay. But yeah, what does that segment look like? I guess they have a stare down.
It's like a typical WWE interference. The one they do every single match now.
No, it can't be a match. The match is at Night of Champions. They can't do a match. Yeah.
It could be a promo. Come out, yap.
They get into it.
JC comes out, or JC and Solo are out there. Jimmy runs out there. He starts getting his ass beat, doing his little fuckboy lips, and then yeah, big man Hikuleo comes out and starts bodying Jimmy and Jacob.
Now I would love it. I didn't realize how big Hikuleo was.
Yeah.
Now program between Hikuleo and Jacob.
That's what I'm saying. Bad Luck Fale needs to come too, man. He's Bad Luck Fale. He's the last Tongan over there, and he's just as big. He's big and like a heavy dude.
I want to see fucking. You'll hear a lot of that too. I want to see Journey.
Who? Oh,
Journey,
yes.
Jacob's brother.
Zilla to show up already. I want Zilla to show up.
Oh, Zilla's gonna be here. Zilla's gonna take over NXT.
Zilla needs to go get all them other belts first.
Yeah, he's gonna be in NXT.
He needs to find a better finisher because that.
You don't like the spike?
Super spike is. Yeah. Bruh, how you find a move worse than the spike?
Yeah, run and jump.
And it's a modified spike. Like you did extra stuff, and it's worse than the spike. You guys just put a thumb to my throat, bro.
This man is a bona fide hater.
I love Solo though, but yes, Spike is.
You don't like it?
I like when Solo does it actually.
Yeah.
But
he sells it.
He literally just jumps in the air and be touching you with his thumb. It's like, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't really do even Umaga did like the face.
Like, do something, make me believe that shit hurts.
Yeah. But that's on the people taking it.
Roman Reigns ass.
Who?
Zilla.
Why did you say that?
Because that's where the Superman part of it came from. The whole jumping punch, like that.
Yeah,
he literally has like a. Roman comes up with an open fist, and that doesn't win matches sometimes. You really gonna come at me with a thumb, bro?
Well, yeah, they all took it from AJ.
A thumb? Yeah, they did.
Any final thoughts on the card?
At least they didn't take that hoodie and gloves from AJ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
My biggest hopes is that Cody does something very interesting.
Do you want to wager on the Asuka and
yeah, a little bit up.
Jade? We got it recorded too. What we betting? Let's bet
we betting a 10.
Huh?
10?
I was thinking about betting weed, but okay. A gram? Or like an edible?
$10 a gram.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. You got Asuka?
I got Asuka, of course. You got Jade.
All right. And I just got high from him. Huh?
You heard it here.
You heard it here first?
I'm about to get $10.
He ain't about to get shit. But we'll be back for the results and him paying up. He's going to have a different tone the night after.
I'm going to have a different tone because I'm going to be right. And then my GOAT John Cena's going to win. He's not giving up no belt.
This has been the first episode of No Cell, All Work.
All Work, No Cell. This man is obviously zooted and booted right now.
And that's why I'm getting off. I learned from last time.
All right.
Goodbye.